What's up guys, Nate here. Been a solid minute since I made a video. School is finishing up, as I've said a billion times, but I got some exciting stuff in. Went to a knife show yesterday, picked up a bunch of stuff. Gotten a bunch of stuff that I ordered in the mail recently. And probably the most exciting thing that's happened in a while is I got my kitchen knife blanks in. This is 110 thousandths AEBL from Aldo that I had WATERJET cut by Leading Edge Fabrication in Michigan. They did a fantastic job. And here's my design. Kind of like a Kirtsuke Gyuto sort of thing with a really long handle. 7-inch blade. Forget how long they are overall. Let me grab a ruler. You can't really see that, but that's a foot-long ruler, so it's just about a foot, 7 inches, right? Tip to my thumb is 7 inches, and yeah, about a 4-inch handle or 5-inch handle. Oh, this ruler blows. Yeah. So yeah, 7-inch blade, 5-inch handle. A little bit thicker than I would have liked, but it'll be nice. Got a really good balance. Here's one. I'm planning on doing some of them, at least, probably a good amount of them, with machined handles. Probably G10 or micarta. This is just some like weird plasticky stuff that I had. It's kind of like, picture G10 without the fiberglass in it. That's what it feels like and works like. So I milled this. It's contoured, fatter in the middle, tapers off nicely so you can get a good grip. Without the blade ground, the balance is right in the middle, which I think is pretty spectacular. So I'm going to be doing some of these in G10 handles or micarta, possibly, just to keep it nice and balanced. And then I'm also going to be doing some in stabilized hardwood, which is one of my main reasons for going to the knife show yesterday. I got some blocks of ebony. I forget what. It was some kind of ebony that started with a G. This is not stabilized, but apparently it doesn't need to be. And I was told this is one of the nicest materials to work with for knife making, so I'm really excited to cut into this and see what it looks like. I got 2 blocks of that, so there'll be 2, maybe 3 knives with ebony on them. And then I got 4 blocks of this stabilized and dyed, I believe it's maple burl, but I've seen this on some knives before and the shit's just crazy. Just all sorts of activity in there, and just gorgeous colors, as you can see. I mean, just absolute craziness. Some of them are, different colors than others. This one's such a gorgeous deep blue. Can't wait to cut into these and polish them up. This is all stabilized. This is from the Badger Knife Show in Janesville, Wisconsin. I got these. I forget the dude's name that I got them from, but he has he had a bunch of gorgeous burl. This one I think is my favorite. Just that nice contrast in color. Gorgeous, gorgeous patterns in there. So yeah, a bunch of these are going to get some gorgeous hardwoods. And I have one more that's just as awesome like that. I found that one's just insane. It's beautiful. After I found these blocks, I was trying to find thinner, already sliced up stuff, and after I found those blocks, I found another guy who had just a few sliced up ones already. This is some walnut, stabilized walnut, and this is just absolutely gorgeous. I got a really good deal on all these. The guy gave me like $30 off of all the blocks of burl, and this guy gave me a really good deal. He gave me a really good price off of these. But just gorgeous walnut. I'm really excited to use this. These are book matched sets, all these already sliced ones, and hopefully I can get more of these next time I go. This is some spalted maple, smaller pieces, but they fit like exactly on my handle here. So it's most of this grain is gonna be preserved in there because it's absolutely gorgeous. These are gonna be a little bit thicker handles probably, because I'm gonna want to, somewhat save the wood here. I got some spalted, spalted box elder, which looks very similar. It's a little bit less active. Nice color though, really nice color. Be a nice clean look. And then this is some maple burl that's also stabilized and sliced. So really excited about that. And then one last thing I got is a pine cone, or maybe a spruce cone or whatever. But this I'm really excited about. I'm going to put the handle right down the middle, and it's going to be like this, so you'll be able to see a good amount of the cone in there. That's going to be really awesome. Really excited to see what that looks like on this straight handle, because it's going to be right down the center of it. And I finished up a knife. This one is a Santoku with spalted maple that I sealed up. It wasn't stabilized, so I sealed it up with some wood sealer I had that just darkened it ever so slightly. Also, I was having trouble with getting gunk from the pins in there, and so the sealer kind of helped me with that. Got a really nice set and finish on there. It's just got some gunk on there. There's a little bit of the pitting from the raw steel left on there, but I got a really nice kind of polished satin, kind of mirrory sometimes, but you can still see the grind lines. Pretty thin, relatively thin edge, not crazy. This is some 60 thousandths 154 cm, or CPM 154. It's got a really nice swell in the handle. It feels really nice. I believe this is going to one of my friend's moms, who's taking it to her boyfriend who's currently living in China or something like that. So just got to sharpen that and make a little slip cover for it. So yeah, if any of you guys are interested in kitchen knife, I'm gonna start a list for these. I have a few people. There's only like 5 or 6 of them that are spoken for, and number 29 is spoken for. The last one, that's gonna be Aldo's. But I think it's gonna be a great knife. Long but not too long. Nice. It's got a really nice flat spot right here if you're a chopper, and then a nice sweep to it if you like to rock. So should be a great knife. I'm really excited about how this one is going to work. Nice rock. You can get it all the way up there. It's got that nice flat spot, so you'll always be able to cut all the way through your food. A couple other things. I got some more steel in. I'm making a cleaver and some regular Gyutos out of D2. That'll be pretty nice. Let's see. I got another tooling arm, so I put my small wheel attachment on an aluminum tooling arm, which is nice, and then I can have just my slack belt / flat platen on its own. I made a felt platen out of some, I got some peel and stick felt from McMaster Carr, 1/4 inch extra firm. It's starting to break in a little bit and give me nice convexes. So that's like basically permanently stuck on there. So I got another platen, and this one I was planning on turning into a glass platen. So I used my mill and milled a section in the middle off, and this piece of pyroceram glass is going to fit in the center. I took a little bit too much material off, but I'm just gonna fill that in with JB Weld. But I did have an issue when I milled this. It warped like quite significantly, actually. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, there you go. So as I milled into it, the steel warped quite a bit. We didn't really get it too hot while milling it, and I don't know. So I don't know what the issue is there. I had it in this bending jig. I just put the piece of brass rod in the center and C-clamped both sides like this, and it bent it, you know, a significant amount down, but it still did not flatten it completely. I think this surface is just about flat, but it's, you know, slightly thinner in the center than it is on the sides, and having an issue with that, I might just buy a new bar of steel and fix it, or make another platen. But I got 2 pieces of glass in case this messes up. This is just 1/8 inch pyroceram, because I wanted perfectly flat. If I was going to have a flat platen and a felt platen, I wanted a really flat platen, so I've heard glass is nice. Picked up a cool mister. Gavco and Kylie have been playing around with these, I believe. Gonna get I got it for use with my grinder and with my mill. I don't want to pay, you know, I think it was like $300 or something like that, maybe $600 for a Tormach misting setup. So I just got the cool mist. It's got a magnetic base on it, so I can just stick it on my grinder, stick it on my mill for coolant in either place, which is going to be really nice once I get it set up. Let's see what else. Oh, we built a big ass this box here. It's a big ass like air scrubber basically. It's just got it's a big, you know, plywood box, and it's got 2 fans on the side. Can't really see because it's dark there, like 8-inch fans or something like that, and then we have air filters on one side, and the theory is that it'll just suck in the air and filter out all the dust and keep the air circulation going, since I'm working in my basement over here, and hopefully keep me from getting black lung and dying. So yeah, I still have all these file knives to finish. I drilled. I was drilling some hardened steel today, drilling some files. I was using one of these spade bits. They're kind of funky. This one got a little bit burnt up, but it's just like 2 flat spots on a piece of carbide, and they're made for drilling through hardened steel. Yeah, that one got pretty burnt up, but let's see, where's my other one? Did I put it back in its, yeah. Of course I put it back in its container already. This is a 1/4 inch one. It's basically just this one's a little burnt too. I think I may have been running them slightly too fast. I'm not sure. But they cut through full hard files pretty easily. So I was using like a 0.5 inches per minute feed rate, just super slow, spraying WD-40 on it. I also was using a couple of these weird sized carbide bits. This one's all destroyed now. These are from a family friend who works for a carbide company. These are just samples that he didn't need, but they work pretty well through hardened steel as well. I'm amazed by those. And I got a bunch of them. I got some big ass ones. These are multi-$100 carbide tools. But so that's all my rambling for today, I suppose. Oh, I got a new airsoft gun. This thing's badass. Let me show you this. I guess you guys can deal with a little more rambling. I got into airsoft not too long ago. Picked myself up an AK-47. This thing's really nice. It's a Lancer Tactical. The gearbox is all metal. It's got a it's like desert tan. This thing's really nice. Shoots really great. Going out tomorrow, airsofting. But battery powered. You know, one of those electric powered ones. Semi-auto, full auto. Yeah, functions similar to a, you know, AK. That's how you got your adjust your hop up in there, and it's really fantastic. Airsofting is a lot of fun if you guys haven't done it. But yeah, if anybody is in the southeastern Wisconsin area, we're going to be going to Apocalypse Paintball just north of Madison to go airsofting tomorrow. Come say hi. let me shoot you. Let's see, that's about all for today, guys, I think. Peace.